W3GG Game Arena 2025.
More people needs to know what esports could bring to the youth of Indonesia and how Indonesia could be put on the map like what we have been doing in the past few years.
Today we're making history by starting the first Web3 game festival, and it had to start in Indonesia.
W3GG, where games goes beyond.
W3GG, where gaming goes beyond.
W3GG where gaming goes beyond. W3GG where gaming goes beyond.
GG, where games goes beyond.
W3GG, where gaming goes beyond.
W3GG, where gaming goes beyond.
W3GG where gaming goes beyond.
W3GG, where gaming goes beyond.
Hello. Hi. Are we live? I guess we are. Hope everyone can hear us. All right. Without further ado, let's just get started. So welcome everyone. Welcome Yellow Hearts. I'm Thana, head of gaming at W3GG. I oversee our gaming activities, partners, portfolio, quests on our platform, W3GG.io, and today we are joined by Jaim Friesen, Studio General Manager from Auto Legends. So, welcome, James.
Hi, thanks, Thana. Great to see everybody. Hello, Yellow Hearts. It's great to connect with you guys all today. Excited to chat with you.
All right, great to have you here. So today's AMA is a deep dive into the W3GG Racing Pass NFT, which was reviewed on September 23rd on our X post. Let me try to do a short recap on this. So the post says, "Say GM to the W3GG Racing Pass NFT, our first ever collaboration with Auto Legends, starring the exclusive W3GG Mitsubishi 3000 GT sports car." So yeah, the AMA is today. We're giving you a lots of alpha today on this very topic. So first off, Jaim, welcome again. Could you please share just a quick few words about yourself and maybe a quick line about Auto Legends in case some of our new viewers are new to the project?
Yeah, happy to. So hi, everybody. I'm Jaim Friesen. Again, great to meet you all. So I'm the general manager of the studio at Auto Legends. So all the development of the game, everybody who works on that, they work for me. I also work for them. So we collaborate to try to make sure that we make Auto Legends into the very best drag racing game in the world. A quick thing about Auto Legends. So Auto Legends is our vision for the most authentic drag racing game ever made. The studio that built this game, a lot of the folks who started it and who are the core of the team today, built similar games in the past. They built Car Town on Facebook. They built Racing Rivals. It was a very popular game, especially in places like Indonesia and Southeast Asia. And so this is sort of our attempt to build the ultimate version of that sort of drag racing game about car culture, just trying to build this amazing experience that's almost like the things that you can do in real life. Become an underground racer, become a pro racer, build and paint cars and share them with other people. And of course, the beauty of this is just the Web3 components of this allow us to do so many things that we couldn't do in the past. letting you buy and sell and trade cars on a market. All of this stuff built around NFTs, right? So very, very exciting project.
All right, awesome. Thanks so much for the background there. So let's talk about updates. So what's new with Auto Legends lately?
Yeah, there's a lot going on with Auto Legends. So we started an open beta actually on August 8th. You guys actually can go to our website and download the game today on PC or Mac. And try it out for yourself. As with most games that are in open beta, we are working on a bunch of issues now that we've got people playing the game. So a lot of what we're focused on right now is the early experience for people, helping people just get in and learn, the best way for them to learn how to, really have fun with the game. The biggest thing about, kind of the most interesting thing about Auto Legends today is that a lot of the racing in the game is player versus player racing. So when you log on, there's other people. We have a 6th Street venue where you go show up and bring your car, and you can race against other players in real time. So we have bots in the game too that you can race that are very capable, but this is sort of the unique aspect of the game for us. So we're continually improving that experience, trying to make that as interesting and fun as possible. It's already pretty thrilling to race another person. You kind of don't know exactly what's going to happen. So there's a lot of work going on there. And then we're also building out a lot of the things that you will do as you progress in the game. Things that allow you to sort of upgrade your car and gain more experience, get better at the racing side of it. So a lot of that is built around campaigns, which is sort of ongoing series of challenges that you take on, and at the end there's a cool prize for doing that, and live tournaments. So basically bracket racing tournaments. So those are the big things that we're working on now, and we're building up towards the mobile launch sometime next year.
All right.
A lot of players, especially out there, Yellow Hearts are mobile centric. I come from mobile development. That's what I did for the last 10, 12 years. So I'm excited to get us really making big strides towards being available on mobile.
All right, awesome. Sounds really exciting. Don't forget to check it out, guys. And any upcoming features or milestones the WGG community should know about?
Well, I think the big one obviously is the mint coming up for the car, which we put a lot of heart, a lot of thought into this particular car and why this design, and making sure that this is a pretty epic ride for folks who want to get in on this mint for this NFT. So that's a big milestone for us. Just getting that done. This is, we did a Founders Pass car back in April, but that was just for a very, very small number of folks. We're really excited to do this partnership and this mint with WeGG for you guys. So that's the big thing. That's obviously coming up next month. And then I really do think like the updates and stuff that we're doing to campaigns and to tournaments, like starting to see those really become big time events and stuff like that. I think those are really the big things that we're looking at.
All right, awesome. Yeah, and just right on to today's topic, the WGG Racing Pass. Let's look under the hood of that. So the community has already seen the WGG Racing Pass NFT. So what was the vision and inspiration behind this design?
Yeah, well, a lot of this was just understanding, knowing a little bit about the WGG community, what an active community this is. Also, our own history with folks in Southeast Asia, how popular the past games that the studio made were with folks, in this area. We really tried to I'll say this car is the fastest car that's in the game. When it comes out, out of the box, this is a fast car, and it's fun to drive. But really, we were trying to find one. We were sort of partnering with the team behind the scenes about like what we thought would be a really, both a compelling car, the way that it's parted out. A big part of Auto Legends is the collection of cars that you build over time, but also how you customize them, how you make them your own, how you make each one. You can do visual parts, you can do performance parts, and all this stuff. And so the team literally spent like 2 weeks just trying to find the right combination of great parts, performance parts, visual parts to kind of like make this a really unique and special car that we thought the Yellow Hearts would love. So the color's not a coincidence. Obviously, we're going to put the logo on the car. but really it was about trying to find a car we thought really would resonate and also would be just, forgive my French, but a badass car when you get it and race it in the game.
Well, you got me at the fastest car. I think all of us would love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, other than being the fastest, could you walk us through the full utility of that pass? What perks will the community enjoy?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things here. One, it's basically $5 USD fiat, kind of a deal. You redeem the car basically in game, and then you can race it in the game. Then we're going to be running. Obviously, you guys are going to be running a tournament, so you race the car in the tournament, and that's basically it comes with basically 500 of our Auto Legends hard currency. 500. So there's a hard currency in the game. And basically this is like setting you up. When you come in, you redeem this car, right? You come in the game, you're going to have the starter car that comes in the game. You pick out a starter car. You're also going to have this car. So there's a distinct advantage to having this car when you first start the game. In terms of the things that you can accomplish, the races that you can do, you can race other people for money. So there's kind of a distinct advantage to having a car that's this capable when you first start the game. That's the biggest piece.
All right, that's great. I think we're all looking forward to it. So let's talk about the logistics here. What are the mint details like? For example, the price, how do we mint, what chain is it on, and key perks, and any other essential details that we should know.
Yeah, so we're basically minting this on OpenSea. And again, I think it's basically equivalent to $5 USD fiat. And we're basically going to put out the instructions for this, the detailed instructions for this tomorrow. So you can kind of see like all the steps you have to do to go and do this and redeem in the game. We basically have a portal built for the game. So once you've minted the NFT, you come to this portal, you log into that, you create an Auto Legends ID, and then we'll be able to basically get you the car when you log in and play the game.
All right, awesome. So yeah, I'm sure there will be a detailed document later. So please check that out as well, guys.
Yeah.
And also we mentioned the mint date? When can people start?
Yeah. I think were we going to announce that? Yeah, I think we're looking at the 18th.
Around then. All right. Yep.
So there'll be plenty of time to kind of get ready for this. I saw somebody ask in the chat, is it unlimited? Yeah, it's an unlimited number, but it's going to be available for a limited time. So make sure you jump in there and grab it.
All right, awesome. Yeah, talking about community and collaboration. So how do you see this pass bringing the WTG and Auto Legends communities together?
Well, I mean, the very obvious one, so we already have a pretty steady community of beta players that are playing in the game today. And I can see we've got at least one 92 Civic Racer or somebody who's already been playing the game and knows all about this, which is great. But hopefully this is a way to just really make it fun for WTG players to come in here and just participate and kind of see what it's like to be in the world of Auto Legends and to have this car already in hand, to be in a good place to race other people, but also just see what it's like. One of the best things about this is that it's very community oriented. We built this whole thing so it's fun to progress in the game. A lot of games that are like this, it's sort of all like playing by yourself and progressing, and that's kind of it. There isn't a big focus on that you're in a chat room together and that you're racing other people and you're meeting other racers and stuff. So I think as Yellow Hearts come in and start to play and bring the car with you, and folks are going to recognize the WGG car and they're going to want to talk to you. And so I think it's a way to make friends actually in the game and to connect with people, race each other. So I think that's really what we're sort of most excited about, that there's already an inherent social part of playing this game, and now the WGG community can really be a part of it in a big way.
Awesome. Yeah, I believe we would all love to be a part of it. And how can players get involved or stay updated before the minting day?
Yeah, I think there's a couple things. One, I think we're going to keep people up to date on the Discord, of course, and like we're using all the socials to sort of keep people, up to date on what's going on. So definitely sort of like stay connected to those channels. Keep your eye out for all of that stuff. We're going to be updating about this on our socials as well. I was hoping we could stream this simultaneously on our socials today. I couldn't quite get it lined up, but in general, we're going to be updating about this all the time too, so you can follow us as well.
All right, awesome. That's all good. Yes, and any other tips or things to watch before the minting day?
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna post kind of the detailed step-by-step minting details. We'll do that tomorrow. Make sure we get that shared out to everybody. We got an FAQ that's also coming, so we'll have a lot of these questions I'm talking about today, but we'll sort of have a step-by-step and kind of like all the key minting details, all of that stuff available for you guys. I think that's next week. So I think the big thing is just like keeping an eye out for that. We're also gonna actually post the item today on our collection on OpenSea. So if you guys want to go take a look, you'll be able to do that. And then I guess just sort of like, hey, keep your ears out keep your eyes open, because not long after the mint, we're going to have the tournament. Really, really excited for the tournament, as a way for you guys to really use that car, right? So once you get the mint, once you get the car in the game, like go practice, get in there and play. Be good practice for the tournament when that comes. I think that's kind of the thing I'm really excited to see who wins that tournament. I think the dates on that we're still finalizing the dates on that, but you'll have a little bit of time to get in there and practice. But I think that's the thing I'm most looking forward to.
Awesome. Yeah. Was just going to ask if you can share any final words about. I heard there's a tournament upcoming as well, so that's super exciting. Any other final words about the excitement around this tournament?
Well, I think it'll. Obviously, there'll be. We're running races and tournaments in the game already. Do you know what I mean? I think they're a little bit different. I think this is the W3GG tournament is going to be on a bigger scale than we've done so far. All of you guys who are going to participate in this thing, we're really excited to kind of see what you do with it, right? It's kind of see what times we run, right? How fast we can get that car to go, and just knowing that there's a cool reward. I know, back to the theme and the core of W3GG, right? It's about improving your lives and about all of this kind of stuff. So I think we're excited to see like the outcome of the tournament and like seeing who wins that prize. And we're really excited to just be the ones that are hosting this and have you guys experience Auto Legends. I think you're gonna love it.
Awesome. Yeah. This is super exciting, and we can't wait to be a part of it. Anyway, I think now is a good time to get some questions from our Yellow Hearts community. So we're going to open the floor to some of the questions. I think we got a number of questions that has been sent through already. So I think we can kind of handpick some of them that can talk about. Let me see what's the best way to do this. There's questions, what's included in the past. We already covered that. You mentioned there's mobile as well. I think they're talking about mobile all the time on Discord. How do you foresee the development, or how can we expect what's going to come on that front?
Yeah. So I know about this. We've been, as it is with games. So I've been working in games for 25 years. And the most important thing is to get your game in a good place before you start putting it in a lot of different places. And I think we've finally done that. The open beta has kind of proved to us that we just have a couple things to fix and to add, but the game's in a place where it makes sense now to start to actually like do tangible work against it to get it on mobile. And actually part of my job has been to lay out the steps and everything we need to do to get there. So I know there's been a lot of talk about mobile. They moved the date a couple of times in the past, but we're actively working against getting this thing ready to go on mobile. And it's a Unity game. It's built in Unity, so it's just about making sure everything that you do works on mobile, that the UI is good and all that stuff. So that stuff is actually actively being worked on right now. So I feel good about saying like we're coming to mobile and it's real this time.
Wow. All right. That's super exciting. Another question from War. I can't read this name. Sorry. But what can we do with the 500 currency? So for example, can you buy another car with it, or yeah?
Yeah. The 500 hard currency you can put towards parts and cars. So we have parts and visual parts and performance parts, the turbo kits and all the stuff that you can add to your car in the game. We also have cars for sale in the car lot, and so you can use the hard. Some cars are hard currency only. Some parts are hard currency only, and so you can put the hard currency towards any one of those things that you want. And generally that's the better stuff. The better cars are hard currency and stuff like that. So.
All right, awesome. Back to the mints. So how many can each person mint, or is there a limit for that?
Yeah, I don't think we're limiting how many you can mint.
Awesome. Yeah.
So if you want 500, WGG 3000 GT VR4s, man, you can do it. So.
All right, awesome. I think we might have covered this in this section, but what network will be used for minting again, to reiterate?
Yeah, it's OpenSea.
So an OpenSea.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, can we answer the question right before that one?
Yeah,
the one
course,
for you.
From Franz Matthew.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, could you allow players like minted cars or parts in the game or passive income rewards while not racing?
Okay, so the reason I wanted to talk about this one because this is a unique thing that Auto Legends does that other games does not. We also did this in Racing Rivals, our old game, which is once you reach a certain level in the game, you can race for pink slips. So already today, when you go in and you go into our 6th Street is our venue in the game for racing other players, for doing PvP racing. You can challenge another racer to race, and you can bet soft currency in the game against it. And as you progress in the game, you can bet more and more soft currency, right? And ultimately, when you progress far enough, you unlock being able to race for pink slips, which in America is the thing that says you own the car. So basically that means, yes, you can put your car on the line. We don't let you race for parts as a prize yet, to like put up a part, but basically you can say, this car I'm racing, if I race somebody else, whoever wins gets the other person's car. That's what pink slip racing is. And it's a really unique, powerful thing that we do in our game that's kind of part of underground car culture, that most games don't do. So today you do have to progress pretty far in the game before you can you unlock being able to race for pink slips, but it's in there.
All right. Wow. That's super exciting. And yeah, something we've rarely seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next question by 92 Civic Racer. Are you moving NFTs from Magic Eden?
Actually, I don't know the answer to that one. We can support minting on multiple platforms, I think. So I don't want to answer that one, affirmatively one way or the other. I can follow up and find out the answer to that. I don't think we had decided to do that, but.
All right.
We really don't want to cause problems for people who've already minted something in the game. You know what I mean? Like, we want to make it easy for you to access your stuff and be able to use it in the game. So I don't think we're planning to do that, but I'll follow up.
All right, got that. So yeah, I think that will be addressed. Next question from Secret Gaming: is there a rarity and advantage of having a collection of NFTs while playing at the game?
There is a sense of rarity to the different cars in the game. Right now the game has a sort of a small but carefully selected set of cars. There's sort of starter, early phase cars. That's kind of why this car is so powerful. This is a sort of a more powerful car. And certainly as we build the collection of cars in the game, there'll be a rarity component to this. So like, for example, even though this is an unlimited mint for this car, it's for a limited time. And so not everybody's going to have this car. So if you have this, it's going to be the W3GG car is going to be a special sought after car, both as an NFT and as a car to have in the game. And as we do more of these, we're going to be minting more cars over time and things like that. Like, yeah, there'll be a real component to rarity in the game, and that other people want it. Maybe someone will want to race you for it at some point, right? And so the game is kind of built around this idea of, just like in the real world, there's a limited number of certain cars and certain colors and with certain performance capabilities and all of that stuff. So yeah, the rarity thing matters both inside the game and out. We really are building this ecosystem for Web3 and for NFTs and for sort of the crypto, ecosystem. So it's a big reason why we're doing this, why we're working with you guys, is like, we really believe in this. We're building this game to do this from the ground up.
That's very reassuring, and yeah, super exciting. Yeah, there would certainly be demand and rarity advantages for that. Okay, another question from Christian. Should we expect another reset of progress? Or
yeah, I don't think so. I don't want to say absolutely positively we're not going to do that. We're talking about, do we need to do that right now? We don't want to do it. For those who don't know, during the closed beta, we've had, 250 or so closed beta players. And while we've been sort of tuning the progression and the levels, and as part of progressing, and you guys are all gamers, you get it. Like, there's a point where we did have to do a reset and start people over. I don't think we're in a position where we need to do it. And we're gonna try to avoid it at all costs. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So unlikely in the foreseeable future. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Okay. Next question by RR. Who is the minting focus only for the cars, or there's an avatar and background profile minting as well?
Good question. For now, and probably for the next several months, it's really cars. The focus will be around cars. They're the stars of the game, other than the other players, right? The game is about cars and car culture, and so I think we're really going to focus on cars for the near term. Long term, though, we have a vision of minting parts and blueprints, which are, if you tune cars and you get a really great tune for a car that other people could use on their car, you could mint and sell that. Wraps, which are basically all the cool visual paint schemes for the cars, the liveries and stuff like that. So even though we're starting with cars, we definitely have plans to like expand what you can mint and what's available, what we sell, what we mint for people or make available to mint in the game. It's kind of, again, building on that thing. Like, this game is built to do this, and like, I can't think of a better application from the real world than cars and car culture for minting NFTs, Web3, like all of this stuff, right? It's like it's tailor-made for this kind of stuff. It's a big reason why, I feel like what we're doing is so exciting. I'm excited to be part of the project.
Yeah, that absolutely makes sense. So main focus will be cars, guys.
Yep.
Another question from Christian. Are there geographic restrictions for the game?
I don't believe so.
Nope. Okay, everyone can play.
Just go to autolegends.com and download it. Yep.
Awesome. Okay, questions from Flying Skittles. By the way, I'm new to this Web3 world. Just curious if mint this NFT, how can I redeem? Is it direct in the game?
Yeah, so like I said, we'll put out the detailed instructions tomorrow. So keep an eye out for those. But basically, it's you mint your car. We'll basically have a URL that you go to that's our portal that will allow you to then mint the NFT as a car in the game. And the reason for that is that we need you to create an ID for the game so that we can associate your car to your game ID. And then once you get in the game, you kind of go through the early tutorial part of the game. But once you get past that, then it will. When you get to your garage, you'll see that you have the car available.
All right, awesome.
Yep.
So yeah, basically keep an eye out for that announcement and document. Just follow the steps. It will be pretty straightforward. Okay, next question from Nathan. Kate, can we swap our old car for a new one by paying a small amount of in-game currency?
Oh, well, I mean, Auto Legends is sort of built so that you just build a collection. You have a garage that can have hundreds of cars. We do have a thing where you can sell back an old car. Like, you know, like I don't think we let you do it with a minted car. So you could do a sell back and get some soft or hard currency for a car in your collection from the game. But early on, I would say keep your old car, and then you can swap between them. You'll be able to use them in different ones in different campaigns. They'll have, we have classes of cars. So I would say hang on to that old car, mint this one, race it too, and use those to basically start your collection. All
right. Awesome.
Someday you'll be able to just sell your car on the, as its own NFT. We're not there yet, but down the road it'd be like, oh, I don't want this car anymore. I'll just sell it on the exchange, But we're not there yet.
All right. All right. Thanks for that. I think let's check if there are any more questions. We got a bit of time left, so feel free to send out your questions, guys. If you have any questions for Jaim or anything about Auto Legends. Okay, here's another question. Maybe you can, Jaim, maybe you can reiterate on this question. Gong is asking, do we have cars?
For this particular car, again, it's an unlimited mint, but for a limited time. So once that time passed, no one else will be able to buy it. However many we sold, or however many were minted, that's how many there will be, and no more for this particular car. So that's how it's going to work for this one. In the future, we'll probably do ones where there's definitely a limited run, a specific limited number. But for this one, it's just the limited window of availability.
Okay, so it will be unique for this particular batch. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think we get it. Question from Katie Underwood. When will we get more cars to build?
Yeah. This is a common thing we're hearing. So we released, like I said, there's about 10 cars in the game right now. And we've been behind the scenes, we've been working on a whole sequence of new cars to add to the game. That then you can buy those from in-game store, from the used car lot in the store in the game, fix them up, customize them, and then race them. So we're gonna have the cars start to roll out. New cars start to roll out probably in mid to late October, and then they're gonna start coming pretty regularly. So I'm still sort of finalizing what that schedule is. Also part of my job. But new cars are going to start to roll out here pretty quick.
All right, awesome. I think we're super looking forward to that.
Yeah, we've had the same cars for a while. And this is part of us, seeing how things are going with the open beta, and checking all the data, seeing what players are doing, talking to players. We have a great Discord manager, moderator, who's a racer himself. And so a lot of what we've been doing for the past month and a half or so has been just taking that feedback and really engaging with the community and making the updates to the game, stuff like that. There's a big update coming out here in a couple of weeks. So that's been what the team's really been focused on, but we've been making cars in the background. We just needed a little time to kind of start the rollout of the cars again.
All right. Awesome. Okay, any more questions, guys? Okay, one last question. So is WGG Cars exclusive to Yellow Hearts, or is this available to all? and guilds will be able to create a custom design and apply to the car?
Oh, really good questions. We're not restricting the mint to WeGG folks. Obviously, you guys know about this. This is going to be your big thing, but we got a handful of folks in our community who are going to see the car. They're going to find out about this. But some of them minted the original founder's car. But the lion's share of these cars are going to be WeGG players. You know what I mean? So I think by and large, folks are going to know if you've got this car, you're part of the WeGG family, right? Can you apply a custom design to this car? So as of now, I don't believe so. I think this car is specially made and locked to this setup for you guys. What you can do is in the game use soft currency. I think this car is gonna be available for soft currency. Get another one, apply whatever wraps and stuff in time to that. Right now, the wraps in the game are the ones that we make. In time, we're going to be adding the support for people to do their own wraps and their own skins and upload, do their own custom design to the car. So that's a feature that's on the roadmap, but not going to be available in the short term.
All right, something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Very last one from Ashcore Gaming. Could you give us a spoiler for the big update? So big
Oh man, I knew there was going to be a spoiler, kind of a spoilers dig in this whole thing. Can I give you? Let me think.
Anything you could share?
Hold on. Let me look at the roadmap. See what I'm willing to. What kind of alpha I can give you guys here? Hang on. Let's see.
That's all.
Honestly, no. I can't. I'm sorry. I'll tell you guys the truth. The lion's share of what we're doing is really that early experience when you first play the game. That was a lot of the feedback that we got and the data we got was that the early part of the game is it's a little challenging if you haven't played this kind of game before. And so just really making that compelling and interesting and easy to sort of find your way around in the game. There's really cool world map and things like that, but just kind of being clear about what you need to do. And so if you're already playing the game, you're going to see a lot of optimizations and a lot of improvements and stuff. But the release after that is going to have some pretty cool stuff in it.
Right.
Around cars and which cars and stuff like that. How's that? That's about the best I think I can do at this point.
Okay, I think we can tell that there is a lot to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so much coming in this game. But also knowing our history about here comes mobile, and we don't do it. I just want to be careful. You know what I mean? Like.
All right, that's all good. All right, so that was the last question. So to wrap things up, James, thank you so much for your time and providing your insights to our community. I think we really appreciate it, and I think we got a lot to look forward to with Auto Legends and the Smiths as well. And thank you everyone in the community. Thank you Yellow Hearts for joining us today. Just a quick reminder to keep an eye out for the announcements for the minting and the tournament as well. So just one more time, the WeGG Racing Pass is coming. So get ready, Yellow Hearts, and follow the announcements for minting and tournament details. All right, thank you, James.
Awesome. Thanks, Thana, and thanks, Yellow Hearts. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Yellow Hearts. Bye, guys.
GG Game Arena 2025. We
More people needs to know what esports could bring to the youth of Indonesia and how Indonesia could be put on the map like what we have been doing in the past few weeks.
Today we're making history by starting the first Web3 game festival, and it had to start in Indonesia.
W3GG, where games goes beyond.
W3GG, where gaming goes beyond.
WeGG, where gaming goes beyond. WeGG, where gaming goes beyond.
GG, where games goes beyond.
W3GG, where gaming goes beyond.
WeGG, where gaming goes beyond.
WeGG, where gaming goes beyond.
W3GG, where gaming goes beyond.
We